friends, it is Tuesday, April 25th, and I am preparing a custom order for Administrative Professionals Day, which is tomorrow. So she asked for 3 $15 bouquets wrapped, and that puts me in a little bit of a tricky spot because my anemones, which would be nice in a smaller arrangement, are too short to be wrapped. And I've got all of these tulips that look nice, but they actually are not nice. There's just so much damage on all of these. I mean, it's just so rough, and once they start opening up, you can just really tell how bad they are. I mean, even these ones here, they look like they can be okay, right? Like when they're in this kind of stage. But then they open up and they start to look kind of just beat up. It's really, really sad. So I really think that this entire bed here, I'm not going to harvest from because there's just too many landmines in here. Things that look like they're going to be okay are just rotten on the inside. These double tulips really collect a lot of rainwater, which I think is part of the problem, but even some of the singles are not looking so good. So this is hail damage, which is the downside of growing the darker colored tulips. So I think we're gonna just go with daffodils. They seem to be tried and true this year. So I just picked a whole bunch of obdum that is starting to open up. This is what it looks like when it is open, which is really, really beautiful. Yeah, so here's the anemones, just too short for a wrap. So I harvested some greenery that I'm considering using. We'll see how it works out. This is salmonberry. It's a native that just grows in the woods here. And it does have these cute little pink flowers, which are kind of fun. And I like it when it's at this kind of immature leafing out stage. The leaves are a little bit more delicate, and it kind of adds that texture and that air without overwhelming. Once the leaves get big, they kind of look a little sloppy in my opinion. My daffodils in a separate bucket so that they don't poison the other flowers, right? Because I just cut them. And let's go get some more things that I think are going to look really good in these. So this is that fritillaria, which I think is at the good stage for harvesting. So once a third of the florets are open, then you're good to go. So I think I'll pop these in the bouquets to make them extra special. Alright, so let's just do the lay and display, you know what I'm saying? Also, I have one open, I believe this is precocious, nice kind of peachy pink color, so I think that'll work nicely with this greenery and this kind of purpley color, right? Kind of fun. So we'll see what we can make happen. Alright, she asked for a little bouquet for herself too, so I used up some of the anemones that I have. It looks nice. Beautiful custom order going out the door. So today is Friday. It's about to be 78 degrees for the high. I am trying to come out here before it gets too hot to harvest my tulips. I might have to come out here later again too. So these are pretty blown open, but we'll save some. Ooh, just within a couple days these colored up. Wow. Got to get harvesting on these. I'm really excited. Check out the stem length on this. Massive. This will be fun. So let's talk anemones. Anemones should be harvested when the distance between this collar of greens here and the base of the flower bud is about ½ an inch. So finally starting to get some nice tall stems, which is awesome. Anything that is longer than that, such as this one here, is not going to have a very good vase life. So we're going to just deadhead these. And then anything shorter, like this one here that's not grown out, also is not going to have an optimum vase life. So I'm just going to go through and deadhead these and see what I can salvage. But yeah, finally getting tall stems. It's like the sun comes out and everything seems so much better. Nice handful of anemones, huh? Alright, I realize this is not going to make for the most aesthetically pleasing flower arranging, but it's really hot in my house because it holds the heat from the daytime. So now that it's cooled down out here, I want to handle the flowers out here. So first let's get started, I think, with some subscription bouquets. So I've got all my tulips laid out kind of by color and type. And then some of the perennials are finally starting to wake up because we've had some warm temperatures. So I definitely want to incorporate that into a mixed bouquet for my subscribers. Definitely want to use some of this fritillaria that I used in the custom order earlier this week. So I've got a couple stems of that I want to use. And then I have some bleeding heart that I think would look nice. So this is the more kind of landscape type bleeding heart, and then I've got the wild bleeding heart as well. And then I really want to do not yellow, so try to do some purples and pinks here. So definitely going to use a lot of these. These are Purple Dream, I think. So like that. No yellow for subscribers. Subscribers are in for a real treat. Are these not just gorgeous? So they've got double tulips, the Purple Dream, some fritillaria, some bleeding heart, and even some taller anemones that are in there. So I think they'll really like these. So I put together these little jam jar posies. I'm going to charge 15 because they're pretty loaded up. And I just scavenged things out of the yard. So this is candy tuft, mock orange branches. The bluebells are finally starting to open up. I got a few leucojum and some bleeding heart and some spurge. And then this is the, what's it called, wormwood and some lavender. So I like how it's looking. And hopefully customers do too when they stop on by. Alright, so we've got 8 bouquets, 3 jars, possibility to earn some money today. Alright, off to deliver these absolutely beautiful bouquets. Like, I wish I could keep one for myself. I'm liking this one. Alright, see you later to see how we do with the roadside sales. Alright, it's almost 7. I'm going to close up shop today. I sold 1 tulip bunch and all of the jar bouquets, and I love when people leave me little notes, so thank you. Wife is going to love these, so I love that stuff. Alright, see you tomorrow to see how we do. Alright friends, no sales, all these beautiful flowers and nobody wants them. It's okay. I think that the people at the nursing home will enjoy them, and I'll enjoy them in my house. That's it for this week's video. I think I made about 60 bucks this week, 50 or 60 bucks, so better luck next time. See ya.